Hi, I'm Karen Smith. I'm with the Golden Community Sustainability Advisory Board, and I'm here to talk about some of the questions with our new trash and recycling program with Theresa.
Hi, thanks Karen for having me.
Sure.
So I thought we'd talk about some of the things that people might have questions about as to whether or not they're recyclable, and we'll start with some of the easy ones.
Okay.
So you've got your great trash can, your 32-gallon bin there.
With the black lid.
And most people have received their 96-gallon recycle container.
With the blue lid.
Great.
So, a lot of the common recyclable materials include magazines, newspapers, catalogs, junk mail that comes to your house. Theresa, if the junk mail comes and it has a cellophane window on the envelope, is that recyclable?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, good.
All your junk mail. These are some of your paperboard, your fiberboard, your cardboard.
So cereal boxes, cracker boxes, these have been cut down, but you can just fold them from their original structure so that they don't take up unnecessary space in your recycle bin.
And if you can, just stomp on it once, that'd be great.
Or just rip it apart.
Right, not required. So boxes that have cellophane wrapping, we would ask you to remove the wrapping is not recyclable, and recycle that part.
And then there's some little makeup things with cardboard backings, but plastic front. This plastic, I assume, is trash.
Right.
So cardboard can be recycled, but the plastic is trash.
Some other examples of cardboard that are acceptable. Great.
Toilet paper rolls, paper towels.
Okay.
What
So
next?
getting into some plastics, your beverage containers are fine.
How about the lid on this beverage container?
The lids are not.
So the lids come off and go in the trash. And we have a whole assortment of lids. This one is labeled number 2, plastic, but all the rest, including these little steel tops, they don't have numbers on them. They need to go in the trash.
For now,
But the styrofoam tray has a number 6 usually, so that's recyclable.
right.
Here's another example. This one has plastic wrap. The plastic wrap needs to go in the trash along with the little insert piece, but the tray is recyclable.
Good question. So we've got a few more plastics,
Mm-hmm.
and this is number 5.
This one you get all around town. You can save it, take it home, and recycle it.
Number 6, this is okay.
All right. Another styrofoam container. Now, Theresa, this one doesn't have a recycle number on it.
Right, and so that's trash.
So oh, wait, I see it. It's really faint.
Yeah. If it's got a number on it and it's 1 through 7, it's okay.
But if it doesn't have a number, it's in the trash.
Right.
Okay?
Right. So things like this. Aluminum is fine. If you've got a solid container that's aluminum, great. If you've got something that's balled up and clean, that's okay too.
Okay, good.
And tops for yogurt, those are okay. Takeout containers, salad containers, they're all okay if they've got numbers on them.
Okay.
Things
And
like
so let's just reiterate, we're taking all numbers 1 through 7.
yes,
Which a lot of curbside programs only took 1 through 2.
that's right.
Okay.
The plastic utensils are not recyclable, unfortunately,
Okay.
not at this speed. There are compostable options that you can buy in the stores.
Here's a box that has, it's the paperboard, but it has some cellophane.
That's okay.
Okay. So that could go in the recycle bin
Right,
if it were empty.
that's right.
All right.
So here's one that you can't. Unfortunately, milk cartons and juice cartons have a plastic liner in them, not to mention the plastic cap. There is new technology that's coming out soon that will enable us to recycle these, but not right now.
Okay. So
this
that it
is
would be trash.
trash.
And then any kind of can with labels.
It's okay.
The label doesn't matter. You don't have to peel off the label.
Nope.
Oh, so that would be recyclable.
Yes.
Glass
containers
bottles.
with labels, okay.
All right.
Those are okay. Even mugs that you might have at home, if it's clear, it's okay.
Okay.
But what's not acceptable are things like ceramics, tempered glass, like windows, things like that. Cleaners, containers, they're okay as long as they're empty.
Plastic lid.
Plastic lid. There you go.
Okay.
Okay. This is cardboard.
So that's
I
recyclable.
think it is. Yes.
Excellent.
So now we get into some of the harder things to recycle. Now we talked about junk mail, and junk mail is okay, but what if you've got a mailer that's got a plastic bubble wrap liner inside?
So that would be trash.
It is, unfortunately. Same with packaging material that, even though it says number 4 on it, that unfortunately goes along with the plastic bag category.
Okay. So that's a whole set of different waste. What do you do with the plastic bags?
Right. So plastic bags are low density polyethylene. They're mostly number 4s. These are your newspaper bags that you get things, or at the grocery store. You might pick those up. They're recyclable back at the grocery store if that store takes them, but they're not to be included in recycling.
Right. And they shouldn't have any food products in them.
That's right.
Now, this kind of packaging material, this kind of bubble wrap, this would be recyclable bags. Except an even better use would be to reuse it.
Reuse it.
Right. Save it, store it, reuse it. And similar with all the peanuts.
Right.
Oops, none of those are recyclable, correct?
That's correct.
So save them and reuse them.
Save them and reuse them.
All right.
Great. If you get boxes like this that have extra packing materials on them, try and rip off the extra packaging, the extra plastic, and this is still recyclable.
Now I would break that down because I want to be sure everything fits in my
That's
2-week window.
Good
Okay?
idea. Very nice.
This is another nice corrugated cardboard. I would break that down if I wasn't going to keep it and reuse it,
Right.
which I'm going to do.
Very good. A couple of other things. Some people have asked about food products, yard yard waste. It's compostable or in the trash, so it doesn't go in the recycling. But we would encourage you to start a compost pile in your backyard. That's the easiest way to handle this kind of waste.
Okay. We have a few odd things down here. Terracotta pots,
Good questions.
cans of acrylic paint, cans with hazardous chemicals.
Okay, we'll start with the easy one. Aerosol cans can go in the recycling if they're
Once
empty.
they're empty.
Terracotta pots are a form of ceramics, and so that's not acceptable to be mixed in with the glass. Even though we take all colors of glass, this is not something that is conducive to being recycled. So a good solution for those is to break them up and put them in the bottom of your pots, or reuse them, or give them away. Paint cans are recyclable because of their aluminum or tin, but we ask that you completely empty them out. If you've got a water-based paint, it's okay to paint some extra cardboard, let it dry, and then recycle it. If it's latex paint or something, that's oil-based, you need to take it to the household hazardous waste facility at the Green Road complex.
All right, and I know there was one question that had to do with staples.
Mm-hmm.
Staples, things with
Staples are
staples
fine.
and paper
Paper
can go
clips.
right in there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Theresa.
Thanks.
I know that answered a lot of my questions.
Great.